right, horns up, metalheads. Time for another edition of Rock and Metal Revival. I'm here, Jerry's here, and as you just heard, Jerry's singing lessons are going great.
I know, I'm sounding good. I'm almost in key.
That's that Parrot, ain't it?
Yeah, that's that Parrot doing bodies.
You know, if you saw on our Facebook this week, you thought we were going to have Chuck Billy on the show. Well, due to technical difficulties, he will not be on the show today. So we want to welcome CJ Pierce of Drowning Pool.
Yeah, so that's cool. At least we had somebody we could put in there.
Exactly, and a cool band, too, man. Yeah. Drowning Pool's been around almost 20 years. And
wow, that's hard to believe.
Yep, and been kicking ass and taking names. So we'll talk to CJ next hour. Got some new music to play. And same old bullshit as usual. We got News of the Weird, Talking Real Metal, and two stoners just bullshitting about music.
Okay,
how's that sound? Why don't we play something new right off the bat?
Right off the bat, right up.
Brand new Anthrax from the For All Kings, Jerry's favorite album right now.
Yes.
This is called This Battle Chose Us.
Another catchy tune, man.
All right, Anthrax on Rock and Metal Revival.
We opened last show with Anthrax, too.
Stick with it, we know.
Hey, there you go. Is that why you're wearing your tutu?
Yep.
3 threes in the wash?
Exactly. There's a brand new band right there called Inglorious, and that song's called Breakaway on Rock and Metal Revival. And that's one of the best things about doing this show, dude, is we get to hear new bands that Testicular Radio wouldn't even take a chance on.
Oh, yeah. And this is right up our alley.
Yeah.
Not that alley, but not the dirt road. But
well, when I got it, I'm like, dude, you're gonna love this. And usually you're like, yeah,
I'm
right.
like, yeah, fuck, sure. It's a bunch of screamo shit. Yeah. You're just fucking with me. But no, this good singing, good guitar playing, good riffs. Can't beat that, man.
Some new albums coming out in February. Looking forward to, and one of them will be the new one from Monster Truck coming out on February 19th. And brand new music coming out from the band that we're having on today, Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
So they got a new album in stores. Actually, it hit stores Tuesday.
Yeah, and we got breaking exclusive news that they got a new singer.
Yeah, it's the
that
same.
Parrot.
Oh, that Parrot, yeah. That's awesome. But so a big weekend, you going to watch the Super Bowl here in the Hooker Lounge?
Not in here. I don't have a TV in here. Otherwise, porn would be playing.
You have a Super Bowl, though, right?
I do have. I've already partook in that. Yes, I will be partaking in bowls.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I'm not going to watch the game at all, I don't think. I don't know.
I might watch it. I just hope it isn't just a blowout. I hope Denver. I'm rooting for Denver.
I am too, because they sell weed there.
For Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give him a little support there.
Yeah.
But they do sell weed there. Yeah. Hopefully they're not all stoned out when they go to play. Hopefully they wait till after the game.
Did you see what's going on Saturday night pre-Super Bowl?
No.
Metallica live online. Concert.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From the same place or something?
Yeah, out at the Super Bowl festivities.
Oh, cool. And
because
Coldplay couldn't do it?
No, CBS wants no part of Metallica being on.
Oh, yeah. They can't afford them anyways.
No. But
fucking Coldplay, I can't believe that at halftime. Just fucking.
Is Beyonce in it though too?
I don't know.
Maybe there'll be a nipple slip there again.
Then it might be
worth watching. Yeah,
but I'm not going to watch. I'm not watching the halftime, that's for sure.
All right, coming up today, we've got News of the Weird, Talking Real Metal, and CJ Pierce joined us from Drowning Pool. Cool guy, man.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect,
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely cool dude.
I've seen Drowning Pool. I saw him with Rob Zombie once.
Oh, yeah?
And what a great show.
Cool.
They put on a great live show, and this new album kicks ass. It's called Helleluyah.
Helleluyah.
And what a great title. And we're going to play some more new music. Jerry's got the new Megadeth. And what do you think of that?
Oh, I'm liking it. Lots of guitar solos. If you're a guitar fan, you're going to like this. Lots of good guitar playing. So,
all right.
Good stuff.
Here's brand new music from Megadeth. This is called The Emperor on Rock and Metal Revival.
Woohoo.
There's brand new music from a band called Sons of Texas. And their CD's called Baptized in the Rio Grande. That was called Blame Shift on Rock and Metal Revival. Dude, I got turned on to that band on Monday. A friend of mine said, dude, you've got to hear this band, Sons of Texas. If you're liking THC and Pantera and stuff, you're going to dig them. And I checked it out. They're going to be on the show.
Really?
Yeah, I got a hold of them yesterday.
Oh,
and
cool.
They said they'd love to do the show. So
Sweet.
I said, you guys must not have listened.
Yeah, they have no idea We are, that's for sure.
So
that's cool, huh?
Yeah, very cool. I like it. You know, it's like I said, one of the things about doing the show, we get to find some bands that otherwise you wouldn't hear.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to hear on the radio.
No, exactly. And so check them out. They're Sons of Texas, and the CD's called Baptized in the Rio Grande. Time for News of the Weird, and there's plenty of it. We never have to, scrounge for News of the Weird.
I did today.
Did you?
Yeah. It took a while to find a few decent stories.
Go to the state of Florida.
I know.
All right. Vagina kayak artist faces absurd obscenity fine in Japan.
Remember we talked about that one lady who had her kayak shaped like her vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she got in a bunch of trouble for posting pictures and stuff of it.
I don't agree with this arrest. I don't at all.
No.
Her harshest critics continue their attempt to sink the vagina kayak. In an ongoing Japanese obscenity case, which was heard on Monday in Tokyo District Court, that prosecutors want a Megami Argashi to pay 800,000 yen, about a $6,600 fine, for transmitting images of her genitals that could be reported into reproduced into 3D objects at artnet.com.
Wow, she's pretty sharing. What's wrong with sharing stuff like that? That's fine.
Pretty proud of that badge.
I guess she must really nicely like that thing.
Aigarshi used the digital campaign to create sculptures, cell phone cases, and other souvenirs. I got to get you a cell phone case. Your birthday's coming up.
Nice badge. And phone. Hopefully it's not scratch and sniff.
No, Kim will love me for that. Perhaps her most noteworthy project was this kayak. According to Japan Today, she was arrested in July and December of 2014 for sending the 3D scans to paying recipients. Wow. The artist, who can call herself, what is this? I can't even pronounce that.
Worry about it.
Said in court that the artwork was not salacious. What's that mean?
It means it's not dirty.
Oh, yeah, it's just art.
Just a body part, man.
Yeah.
What the heck? It's like shipping your nose.
Prosecutors said that recipients could use the images for obscene purposes.
They can use any image for obscene purposes.
Through her art, she says she hopes to make pussy more casual than poop. What do you think about that?
There you go. Yeah, that's okay.
I just can't see you putting a big vag up. I'm trying to picture you.
To your phone?
Yeah.
Up a phone, and I don't know. Does it sound like the ocean?
I saw this story in the pictures online.
Yeah.
And all I could think of after seeing it was Arby's.
Ham sandwich.
Roast beef. Meat curtains.
Oh, nice.
All right, man arrested for wearing really good... What's this? Man arrested wearing really good at making really bad decisions t-shirt.
Yeah, his black shirt says really good at making bad decisions. Just, you could tell by looking at the guy that he probably should have that just tattooed on him.
On his forehead.
Yeah.
Clothes not only make the man, they can make ironic commentary to the person wearing them. It seems what happened to Michael Emmerich, who was arrested Tuesday evening for various felonies while wearing a t-shirt in the words, "Really good at making bad decisions" on it. The incident began when police in Baden, Pennsylvania responded to a report of a retail theft at a convenience store. When officers arrived, they saw the 36-year-old suspect in a white pickup. When Emmerich refused orders to get out of the truck, officers used a taser on him, only to find it was ineffective. Police said Emmerich sped away while an officer was caught in the truck window.
Dang.
Oh, he's in trouble now, dude.
Yeah.
I guess Emmerich backed up and hit the gas hard, and a Harmony Township police officer who was backing us up at the time kind of got caught in the window by the mirror and was thrown from the vehicle. That's according to Borough Police Chief David Christian.
Man.
The officer was not injured.
Oh, good.
That's good. Chase lasted 15 minutes, ended when Emmerich crashed into a shed in the backyard of Frank Roppus's home. Police arrested Emmerich and said he was found with suspected heroin needles and drug paraphernalia.
Figures. Dumbass.
See, kids, weed.
Yeah, stick with the weed.
Yeah.
Get away with don't mess with that other shit.
Yeah, that shit's bad.
Yeah.
All right, shoplifting leaves suspect's cell phone and urine puddle at crime scene. Nice. I wonder who leaked this story.
I know. I don't know. It leaked somewhere.
I'll tell you what, you're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Oh, bad, huh? Do you write these?
I do.
All right. Now, Walton County officials in Florida have arrested a woman on shoplifting charges after finding a cell phone in a puddle of pee.
They charged her with crime number 1.
After they were allegedly belonging to her at the crime scene, deputies responded Friday afternoon to a call from an Ann Taylor store in an outlet mall in Destin, Florida. A store employee told police officers that several security tags had been removed from merchandise. Next to the tags was a cell phone. After determining the cell phone belonged to Brooke Amber Sutton, 27, deputies contacted her husband, who gave police a description of her vehicle.
Nice. Giving her up.
Yeah, that a boy. A short time later, deputies spotted the vehicle in the mall parking lot. Sutton was behind the wheel. Deputies claimed they discovered 6 pairs of designer jeans worth more than $1,000. Those are those skinny jeans you wear.
Like the ones I'm wearing, yeah. I wonder if they were bedazzled like mine. Probably not.
No, I like the skulls. That was nice.
Yeah.
They also identified $1,100 in costume jewelry and clothing from Ann Taylor, according to television's Fox 10.
Somebody was
stealing stuff. She was quick-handed.
Really?
Sutton was arrested on 2 counts.
You don't want to know where she stuffed the costume jewelry.
No, she bedazzled her JJ. All right, Sutton was arrested on 2 counts of felony retail theft and was taken to the Walton County Jail. During a post-Miranda warning interview, Sutton allegedly admitted entering the Ann Taylor store and bringing numerous items into the dressing room. Police say she confessed to removing price tags and security devices and leaving them in the store with 18 items. She also apparently admitted to urinating on the floor and on several items of merchandise.
What the hell? Why'd you just have to pee there?
Yeah.
You couldn't have took care of that ahead of time? Come on, criminals. Get your shit together.
One time I was messing with a guy. I was trying on some clothes at JCPenney's.
Yeah.
And I'm in the dressing room and I yell, "Hey, there's no toilet paper in here."
That'd be funny.
It didn't go over well.
No.
All right, Americans will eat 1.3 billion chicken wings during the Super Bowl.
Dang, you gonna have wings?
I might, I don't know.
I might now, just to make sure that we meet that quota.
That I'm part of it.
Yeah.
We, the people of the United States, in order to properly celebrate the golden anniversary of the biggest sporting event ever known to man, are on track to eat a staggering 1.3 billion chicken wings this year.
Dang.
Wow.
It's a good thing chickens have like 14 wings. Yeah. Don't they?
I just feel bad about those chicken farms where those chickens are walking around with no wings.
Yeah, they're sitting there waiting for their wings to grow back, and then as soon as they do, they chop them off again. Yeah. What the hell?
That is, I tell you, Peter,
I feel bad about those boneless chickens, man. Those just plumps of meat that they just got to go out there and roll them around every once in a while so they don't get bruised.
Sad things. We're not going to talk about animal abuse today. That's just sad. All right, that winds up news of the weird. Oh, boy, we are in a mood today.
That's why chickens can't fly. They keep cutting off their wings.
They're cutting off their wings, that's right. Let's go back and take a new band that we learned about last year on the show. Talking about Saints of Rebellion, their CD, New American Dream.
It's a drinking song.
I do, and I like this one. Turn it up loud. This is called 30 and a Fifth on Rockin' Metal Revival.
Here's your latest hard rock and metal news on Rockin' Metal Revival.
All right, horns up, metalheads. Time for another edition of Talking Real Metal. Grab the kids. It's time to get your learning on.
Yeah. Get them educated.
On a sad note, we're going to start it off. Vivian Campbell says no decision has been made as to who will replace Jimmy Bain in The Last in Line.
You're still working on your bass playing, though, aren't you?
I am.
So you might get a shot.
I might get a shot.
We might get him on the show. We could talk to him. Maybe get a few good words in for you.
I heard Eric Brittingham did a great job.
Oh, yeah. That would have been cool. I'd have liked to have seen that. I saw a little bit of some video on there.
Def Leppard's Joe Elliott was told he would do irreparable damage to his voice if he continued singing on this tour, so they've called off the rest of the Def Leppard tour.
Yeah. What was that? What, Tesla and something?
Yeah, a couple
Sticks?
other, yeah.
Something like that? Yeah.
Lips says the interest in Anvil has not changed 8 years after the documentary release.
But nobody's still buying the CDs.
Jeez, no.
Nobody's buying the music, but they're still interested.
Def Leppard's Phil Collen calls Guns N' Roses' original split lame.
Yeah. After all Def Leppard's been through to still be together.
Yeah.
How many members died and lost their ligament
Yeah.
and lost arms and shit.
Alcohol abuse.
Yeah.
Metallica's James Hetfield guests on animated series American Dad.
I'm going to have to start watching that just to see. He's got like a reoccurring
Does
thing
he?
coming up,
All
I
right.
think.
Bret Michaels announces exclusive luggage collection at Overstock.com.
I know. I'm already ordering.
Are ya?
Because, I mean, if anybody's going to know about luggage and getting kicked out of their house
Yeah.
and shit like
And
that,
out of their band.
moving their shit around, that's going to be Bret Michaels.
Black Sabbath Vancouver show canceled due to Ozzy Osbourne's sinusitis. Is what he's got.
Oh.
Yeah, so a Down appearance at Fort Iraq has been canceled by organizers following Phil Anselmo's white power gesture.
Yeah, I just read something online where he's sent an apology letter and told Down they can go on without him if they want.
And so that is a mess.
Yeah,
that whole
he
thing.
shouldn't. He
He
don't
messed
get
up.
drunk. Don't get drunk. Go up on stage and do your thing, and then be an idiot.
How about
That can
like
cost
at my
you your whole
birthday
fucking
party?
career. I know.
I got
man.
up, sang, and I didn't or yelled anything.
No.
No.
You looked good in that Hitler outfit, though.
Shut up! Don't ever go there. Puddle of Mud frontman accused audience member of stealing his house and walks off stage. This guy's
He's going to be This is
Wes
the,
Scantlin?
This is the next. Scott Weiland guy?
Yeah.
He's going to be the next guy OD'd and found dead somewhere.
Motorhead's Phil Campbell is continuing to work on a book of funny anecdotes.
Yeah. The stories with him and Lemmy and all that stuff. So maybe
That'd be
that'd
worth
be good.
reading. Here's one of your favorite bands. David Draymond says Disturbed's new stage show contains elements that have never been attempted before.
Wow. No backing tracks, maybe.
Yeah, and
That would be good.
next hour, CJ Pierce tells us a funny story about Disturbed.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Ex-Judas Priest singer Tim Ripper Owens becomes victim of beer theft. Did you see that?
Yeah. Somebody stole a bunch of cases of beer out of their place.
We got to get him on the show again.
Yeah, man. What the
Megadeth,
hell?
how do you say that?
Who?
The title of the Megadeth album.
Dystopia?
All right.
Dystopia?
Lands at number
What is
3 on the U.S. chart.
Dystopia.
All right.
That's pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
Considering
It was a Kickstarter program, too, yeah.
A metal band?
Hailstorm releases Mayhem video, announces U.S. tour with Lita Ford. I'd like to see that.
That would be a good tour,
Yeah. And Deep Purple companies...
You'd spend all the time with your hands in your pants, checking your pockets.
See if I had any money left. Yeah.
Playing pocket pool.
Yeah. Right hand wins. All right, and Deep Purple companies fall into administration. What the hell's that?
That means they're kind of circling their wagons and getting ready to file bankruptcy because fucking Richie Blackmore sued the companies for not getting enough royalties out of their back catalog and shit because they have two different companies. So, yeah. So it's Richie Blackmore. His lawyers.
Stay in the woods, Richie.
Yeah, so they're just he's just trying to fuck him over right before they go into the Hall of Fame. So that's going to put a real kibosh on like a jam with those guys because I don't see them going, hey, I was forgiven. Yeah, we don't mind being fucking bankrupt. Sure, let's go jam.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can sell some more of that back catalog, and you can get more of the royalties than we do.
Yeah, nice. Gotta love the world of rock and roll.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up next hour, we got CJ Pierce from Drowning Pool. Right now, here's New Armored Saint. This is a title track from their brand new CD called When Hands Down.
It's not brand new.
Well, it's new enough.
Yeah.
On Rocket.
It's new to you.
Yeah.
If you haven't gotten it.
No, that's right. So go buy it.
Yeah. What the hell? When Hands Down. Works for me.
This portion of Rock and Metal Revival is brought to you by...
There's Rocket Queen and Goodnight from their CD Goodnight, California. The song's called To Be Loved on Rock and Metal Revival. It was good to have Chaz and those guys on the show last week.
Hey, they were on the show last week. I was wondering where I recognized that name.
Yeah, and they did the show live from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
They weren't getting inducted or anything,
No.
but they were at
the Rock
and Roll.
So we've broadcasted at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hell
We
yeah.
could put that on our resume.
A resume?
A resume.
Oh,
in
sweet.
case we Trevor tried to get a job.
Fuck that.
I don't see that happening.
No.
But I like that band, man.
Yeah.
And Chaz reached out to me after the show. He said he really enjoyed being on the show, so he said anytime.
Oh,
so,
sweet.
That we're kind of looking forward to having them guys back on the show. But the other day we got the chance to talk to CJ Pierce of Drowning Pool, and they have a new album coming out in stores on the 5th. It's called Helleluyah.
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 Really?
Helleluyah.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's
cool
coming
name.
Up. Yeah, great. And it's good to hear new music from Drowning Pool. And we're going to play one of the new ones off there. This is the first single. It's called By the Blood.
And it's not by B-U-Y.
No, it's B-Y.
Yeah.
The
Don't
blood.
go buying the blood.
No. All right, here's Drowning Pool on Rockin' Metal Revival.
What store you'd go to?
I don't know.
Walmart should probably be selling blood by now, you'd think.
That's brand new music from Drowning Pool from their new CD called Helleluyah, coming out on the 5th. It's called By the Blood on Rockin' Metal Revival. And, you know, dude,
that kicks some ass.
That kicks a lot of ass. And you know what? They've been kicking ass since the start.
Yeah.
Drowning Pool has. And we're happy to have on the show with us this week CJ Pierce. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me on the show.
Hey, with the release of Helleluyah is the first new music since 2013's Resilience. Now, what I want to know is, do you guys stick to the same classic Drowning Pool sound every time, or do you try to, mix stuff up and be a little different with each release?
You know, I'm a Zeppelin fan, and they always had something different on every record. I like doing that, but we've been, you're not sure about our career. We've just been through a couple of singer switches, management, label, all that stuff kind of affects you, songwriting as well, throughout this journey. But we have a solid lineup. Jason Moreno is our man. The last thing we did, we re-released the Sinner record, our original record, 13-year anniversary, and toured on that last year. So I think a lot of that influence has come through on the new record, Helleluyah. So you definitely have that core Drowning Pool sound coming through. Helleluyah. I love saying it like that.
I like that title.
I do too. Very cool. Now, Drowning Pool's been going strong for almost 2 decades now. And since Sinner was released, you developed to be one of the mainstay in the hard rock scene. Now, through all the ups and downs, what has the ride been like to this point?
Oh, man, the ride has been really extreme, man, and I just drank my way through it, so half of it's been a blackout. So I remember some of the parts that I remember have been great.
Nice. From what I can remember. Nice.
What I can remember of it's been good. Yeah, man, it's been pretty extreme. But I just appreciate the fact that we're still in it. I love music. I absolutely love it. I'm glad that I'm part of it. All things music.
So you
still going.
Are you guys planning on going out on tour? Got anything booked yet, or?
Yeah, the tour starts February 10th, and we go here in the States all the way to the end of March, and then we go overseas in April and May, and we come back and hit a bunch of radio shows. So it's going to be a lot of touring this year. All the dates should be up.
Sweet.
You'll be able to find those pretty easy online.
Okay.
Now, one of the things I've always respected about Drowning Pool is your live show. Do you guys think about the live show when you're picking out songs for a new album?
Definitely, man. Every time, every tour we do, not just every tour, almost nightly we change the set list. It's just something that we do, Grateful Dead style almost.
Nice.
And with Jason Moreno, who knows every song off every record that we've made, even the back catalog, sometimes fans come up and ask for songs and we just throw it in there. But we definitely have like a general kind of game plan. And with each tour, we try to bring more and more stuff out. Like this time around, we got a big, huge light show, and we're blowing stuff up. We're not lighting anything on fire, but we're going to blow some stuff up.
Nice.
And so it's going to be a great show, man. I always look forward to the live show.
Well, that kind of answered my question. I was going to ask you, with the new album out, what can the Drowning Pool faithful, because I know your fans are diehards, what can they look to differently on this tour, if anything?
They're going to get a mix of everything for sure. They're going to get a lot of new songs. They're going to get a big chunk of the Sinner record like we always do. But yeah, probably the stage show. I mean, we purchased so much stuff this year. I just want to bring everything out, all the bells and whistles. So I just want the show to be bigger and louder, and that's exactly what we're going to bring.
It's not going to be like a Spinal Tap type moment, is it?
Where you bring out...
You know, we tried that and we got stuck in the cocoons. They wouldn't open up, so we decided to leave those off the set list.
Nice. I hate when that happens.
I really do. That's a bummer.
Oh, great story with that, man. We toured with Disturbed, and there was one tour where they would roll David Draymond out in this box that would fill up with smoke, and they would come out and sing. So, you know, we always have tour shenanigans. At the end of the tour, we went up there and grabbed that box, and we held it closed so we couldn't get out. We had to sing the whole first song inside the box.
Nice. I was going to ask you, I mean, you guys have been out on tour with some unreal bands and some unreal tours. Any great memories you want to share with us?
Man, we've been fortunate to play with a lot of people. Man, we did a couple shows with Kiss. It was just us and Kiss.
Nice.
Which was really killer. They actually called up and wanted us to open up for them. But the thing when you open for Kiss is not only you're opening for Kiss, but you're playing in front of like 10,000 Ace Frehley and Gene Simmons, Paul Salians, because everybody's got Kiss makeup on.
Little kids too.
Kids too, man. So you're playing in front of 10,000 Kisses, if you will. So that was fun. Those are always fun shows. Man, they're all fun, man. Again, Godsmack was a great run. Motley Crue was a great run. We definitely been fortunate to tour with some A-list bands.
Now, CJ, I'm a PA announcer for a junior hockey team, and the team returns to the ice with the song Bodies at every home game. Does it surprise you about the longevity of that song?
You know, when we wrote this song, it was like anything else. We were just rocking out in the rehearsal room, having a good time with it. I'm so glad that the song has come so far, and I didn't realize you can interpret that line so many different ways, but it works, man. It makes perfect sense for sports and wrestling. Let the bodies hit the floor. It just makes sense.
Now, have you heard the Parrot doing it?
You know, we had the Parrot. The Parrot came along right when we were looking for a new singer, right before we got Jason Moreno. We were going to have the Parrot was going to audition. But, you know, he wanted all these, like, fancy saltine crackers and stuff on the rider. He was all rock star Parrot.
Them fucking singers. They're always about that shit. Yeah,
he was like, we're not getting all these crackers for you, man. You can't have it. But he's got a great voice. Parrot's got an awesome voice.
So funny. I watched it again today. It just brought tears to my eyes listening to that fucker.
Yeah, it's great. We almost met the Parrot. You know, he came out to a show for real, and with his owners. I had no idea they were there. And I guess they couldn't get backstage and meet us, and they left. They were all mad. I was like, I didn't even know you were here. So, I'm sorry.
That would have been fucking cool.
I would have brought him out on stage if that's, you know.
He was into it.
Yeah.
Let him sing the song. You know, that's how I knew I made it music. If a Parrot sings your song, and he does it well, I've made it.
Yeah,
I've made it.
If a Parrot can remember the lyrics and fucking get them, nail them, you know, you got something catchy there.
It works.
Yeah.
Parrot approved.
So, are there any tracks on the new album you think could have benefited from adding some cowbell?
I love cowbell. You know, we were going to put cowbell on there, and instead Mike used just regular bell. The stomping ground was going to have cowbell in it. No lie.
You know, in Wisconsin, to get to number one, you've got to have a cowbell.
They add it to tracks all the time on the radio up here.
Feel free to cowbell away, man, when that song comes on.
Well, CJ, I can't wait to see you guys out on tour. And for everybody that wants more information about what's going on with Drowning Pool, I know the CD comes out February 5th, Helleluyah. It's going to be in stores, iTunes. So where can everybody find out more about Drowning Pool?
Helleluyah. Go to the, we're very active on the Facebook page. Ask questions and I answer it, man. I'll sit up there every night. Everybody in the band's very active on it. I love doing that. It's a great way to stay in touch with the fans. So we're very proactive on that.
Cool. All right. Well, we're gonna play the. I'm pretty sure this is the new single. This is called "Hell to Pay." Any story behind this?
Yeah, "Hell to Pay." "Hell to Pay" for me was one of those songs you always hear and read about artists like, they came up with this song idea like in 5 minutes. It's one of those things where I stopped everything I was doing, I grabbed the guitar and started working on this song. That's the one for me. And I think it's a great song, man. It definitely has that old school Tearaway center record vibe to it. And it's a fun solo too. I'm very proud of that solo.
All right, well, we're going to turn it up real loud. CJ, thank you so much for spending time on Rock and Metal Revival.
Rock and Metal Revival, thank you.
From their CD Furosity, there is Monster Truck and Sweet Mountain River on Rock and Metal Revival. I love that song, dude.
Cool tune, great riff.
Just a cool.
Those guys are all right.
Stomp on your nuts type rock and roll band. You know what I mean?
I really don't want my nuts stomped on, even though I can't feel it. I really don't want anybody stomping on my nuts.
Okay, well,
so I'd like to stay away from that term. I find it offensive to my scrotal area.
All right. Anyways, they got a new album coming out on the 19th, and we're going to have Jeremy from Monster Truck coming up.
Sure we are.
These weeks.
Sure we are.
I got a big apology about that.
Did you?
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, I hope so.
So they will be on one of the upcoming shows, and we want to thank CJ Pierce from Drowning Pool for coming on the show. I want to thank Muncie for setting that up for us.
Oh, yeah.
And
very cool.
We really appreciate that. Coming up next week, Jeff Scott Soto.
Sweet.
On the show.
He's got new stuff coming out.
Yeah, and I know you're a big fan. And,
great singer, man.
So looking forward to that. And like we said, always on this show, the thing we believe in is don't drink and drive.
Smoke and fly.
Peace.
This brings to an end another edition of Rock and Metal Revival. If you enjoyed it, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell two. Until next time. This is Rockin' Metal Revival.
Dude, this is fucking weak. How could things be any worse?
To catch the whole show of Rock and Metal Revival, all you have to do is check it out on these affiliates. Megarock Radios on Saturdays from 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and on Uncontrolled Noize Tuesdays at 1 a.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on UncontrolledNoise.com. And make sure that you leave them a message and tell them that you found Rock and Metal Revival on their stations. Enjoy this edition of Rock and Metal Revival.